for her powerful singing voice was shot and killed early Saturday morning. Police say her son pulled the trigger. Northern Virginia Bureau reporter Drew Wilder has more on the murder of Latoya Arey.
Early Saturday morning, 41-year-old Latoya Arey was shot and killed in the driveway of her Spotsylvania County home. Her son, 21-year-old Elijah Smith, was arrested and charged with her murder.
She gave him life. She gave him love. She gave him everything she had. But in her final moments, as her vision blurred and her breath slowed, she realized the unthinkable. The boy she once cradled in her arms was now the man holding the gun that would end her life. This wasn't supposed to happen in Spotsylvania County, Virginia. Not here, not to her. But on a quiet September night, 41-year-old Latoya Arey's world ended in the very driveway where she had built her dreams. What drove her son, Elijah Smith, to such a monstrous act? And what horrifying secret had she uncovered that sealed her fate? This is the heartbreaking story of a mother's sacrifice and a son's betrayal. Welcome to the Untold Crime Chronicles, where every story has a voice, and every silence has a secret. I'm your host, and I'm grateful you're here. Wherever you're watching from, I wish peace and safety to you and your loved ones. This isn't just another true crime channel. Here, we peel back the layers others leave untouched. We expose the deleted messages, the whispered witness accounts, and the hidden patterns that could have changed everything if only someone had noticed. If it's your first time here, join our growing community. Hit subscribe, like, and share to stand with us as we bring the unseen to light and give every victim the justice of being remembered. Latoya Clara Arey was born on November 23, 1979, in Virginia. Raised in the church and steeped in Southern traditions, she was a woman of faith, resilience, and boundless compassion. She wasn't just a mother, she was a dreamer. A singer whose voice could move a room to tears. A hairstylist who transformed lives with her chairside wisdom. A student, an entrepreneur, and a fighter. As a single mother of 4, Latoya worked tirelessly to build a stable home. She earned her cosmetology license, opened her own salon, and even studied social work at Walden University. She believed in second chances, not just for herself, but for everyone she loved. And perhaps, that belief would cost her everything.
A lot, man. It wasn't a lot because we gave you that motherfucking money to get you elected, now was it?
Elijah Smith, Latoya's 21-year-old son, was her second child. But despite her love and sacrifices, Elijah struggled. He had no job, no direction, and no respect for the house rules his mother desperately enforced. No women in the house. No yelling at his siblings. Clean up after yourself. These weren't just rules, they were boundaries Latoya set to preserve her home's peace. But Elijah treated them like a joke. Worse, his temper was becoming dangerous. He had already assaulted his brother during an argument, a violent outburst that fractured their family. And yet, Latoya, like so many mothers, kept giving him chance after chance. But then she saw something. Something no mother should ever see. September 17, 2021. It was late. Latoya returned home exhausted from a trip. But peace would not greet her. Inside, she found Elijah doing exactly what she had forbidden, having sex in her house. This wasn't the first time, but this time, something in her snapped. The argument erupted like wildfire. Her voice, usually so melodic, shook with anger and heartbreak. She told him to leave, pack his things and get out. The fight spilled into the driveway. Neighbors peeked through blinds as voices carried into the night. Elijah was defiant, shoving his bags into his car, his anger simmering to a boil. Latoya, standing near the vehicle, likely still pleading, still hoping her words could reach him. Then, it happened. Elijah rolled up the passenger window, pulled out a gun, and with cold calculation, fired. One shot. Straight into his mother's chest. Latoya collapsed in the driveway. The same driveway where she had once taught Elijah how to ride a bike. The place she had carried groceries home to feed him. This was where her life ended. When deputies arrived, they found Latoya bleeding, her breaths shallow. They rushed her to the hospital, but it was too late. She was pronounced dead shortly after arrival. Elijah didn't call for help. he didn't stay to see what he had done. Instead, he checked into a nearby motel with the same woman he had been caught with that night. Police found him there, calm, almost detached. In his car, they recovered the gun and spent casing that tied him to the murder. Elijah Smith was arrested and charged with second-degree murder. At trial, he showed little remorse. His defense argued for voluntary manslaughter, claiming it wasn't premeditated. But prosecutors countered, he rolled up the window. He fired through glass. He left her there. The jury convicted him. He was sentenced to 34 years in prison. But to Latoya's family, no sentence could ever bring her back. Latoya Arey's voice was silenced, but her legacy echoes still. At her funeral, there were tears. But also music. Her bandmates performed in her honor, turning pain into purpose.
Torn about should we do this event so soon? It's been planned for months. It was perfect timing for this event because she was a victim like so many others. But today we come honoring her. If you feel a breeze going through here right now, I can assure you it's the breeze, the spirit of Latoya Arey letting you all know that she thanks you.
The concert she had planned to raise awareness for domestic violence became a tribute to her own life. Her story sparked conversations about hidden abuse, the kind that doesn't leave bruises but festers in silence. Because sometimes, the danger isn't outside the home. It's in the people we love the most. Latoya gave her son everything. In return, he gave her a death sentence. Her life reminds us all. Love should never hurt. And when warning signs appear, silence is not safety, it's a trap.
A lot of confidence issues in the beginning. She had lost, 100 pounds. She got a new boyfriend. She was really, really happy. It seemed like things were just turned around for her.
May her light continue to shine, through the voices of those she inspires to break the cycle. Remember her name. Share her story. Subscribe for more Untold true crime documentaries.